There are still people who think Lucci was bluffing when he said this line, "As long as Kizaru and I are here, all of you will be annihilated." In reality, he wasn't lying, nor was he trying to intimidate by hiding behind Kizaru's strength after he arrived. The truth is, if Kizaru hadn't held back, none of the 10 Straw Hat members would have escaped. They would have all met their end on Egghead Island. Lucci's statement does seem to overestimate himself, but he's not as weak as some fans make him out to be. As a CP0 prodigy with 800 years of inherited techniques, his strength is absolutely not to be underestimated, and his awakened devil fruit ability shows his exceptional talent. Earlier, he had already endured 2 rounds of attacks from Luffy, was severely injured by an Emperor-level fighter, and still managed to exchange multiple blows with Zoro. That's impressive enough. Honestly, aside from the 3 main fighters of the crew, the rest of the Straw Hats wouldn't stand a chance against him. However, what truly determined the outcome of this battle was the Marine Admiral. Just like in the Onigashima battle in Wano, the All-Stars were merely appetizers. The real decisive factor was the confrontation between Kaido and Luffy. Lucci understood this perfectly. Having worked for CP for so many years, he was absolutely aware of Kizaru's strength, which is why he became so cocky, as if injected with adrenaline, after Kizaru arrived. Unfortunately, he failed to read Kizaru's heart. From the moment he set foot on the island, Kizaru showed little fighting spirit. Those he was ordered to kill were all his good friends, his apprentice, and his beloved nephew. He couldn't bring himself to deliver the killing blow to any of them. The sense of justice behind him compelled him to complete the mission assigned by Saturn, but his humanity made it impossible to not feel compassion. Lucci never guessed that Kizaru would hold back, and even less that he would later bring food to Luffy. If Kizaru had fought seriously from beginning to end, Lucci's statement would no longer be what fans call a lie, but a prophecy. Speed is power, and Kizaru's strength is certainly on par with the 4 Emperors. He easily blocked Luffy's devastating kick, defended against all of Snake Man's irregular attacks, and even against Gear 5 Luffy, the result was only a stalemate because Kizaru was holding back. Kizaru only became momentarily stunned after taking a solid hit from Dawn Rifle, while Luffy experienced an even longer recovery period after returning to his normal state. The bottom line is that even with his awakened powers, Luffy still has a noticeable gap compared to the 4 Emperors. His victory over Kaido was already highly controversial. In the Onigashima battle, Kaido had gone through 5 rounds of fighting, while Luffy had eaten food, replenished his strength, and even regained full health after activating Gear 5. By then, Kaido was already severely exhausted, so I can't imagine how Luffy could win against Kizaru at full strength. Moreover, the Marines also had Saturn on their side, whose immortality ability alone was enough to make him a formidable opponent. The 9 Vice Admirals and 30,000 elite Marines also presented an insurmountable obstacle. In the end, if not for Emmett borrowing Joy Boy's hockey, the Straw Hat crew truly would not have escaped.